and giving Los Angeles extra possessions to start this game.
Doncic sees two, pardon me. That was Anthony Edwards, saw two, got through the lane.
And they outscored the Lakers 20-10 in the paint and really shut off the offensive glass in that second quarter, where they outscored LA by 18.
Edwards sprays it out to McDaniels. The corner three is pure. Shot clock down to 5. Edwards got to get busy, got downhill. Floater comes off, got it back. Randall from deep, and they cash in on a second opportunity.
Reeves was 1 of 6 in that first half. And Minnesota went after him on the defensive end.
Edwards, it's butter. Minnesota on a roll.
Yes.
He'll take it. Doncic against Alexander Walker, pardon me, that's McDaniels. Doncic lost the handle. Running it back the other way, Edwards surveys. 2 on the shot clock. Hachimura has to pull. And that's a great stop for Minnesota.
About as tough a 2 as you're going to take.
Off the dribble 3, Anthony Edwards, hotter than fish grease. Doncic looking for the post up, and Reeves almost threw it away. He does. McDaniels, and Minnesota has numbers. McDaniels onto the corner. Edwards sets his feet. Wet. That thing splashes again. Luka trying to press up on Ant. With pristine, pulchritudinous footwork, Edwards knocks down the midi.
It looked like it was going to be a little cross screen and then down screen for the screener, but he cut it short to get that 3.
Edwards off the bounce, spins, back out to a wide open Randall, cash out. Got his air fryer out, ready to cook. Ant-Man gets it back, pulls the 3, and it's wet.
Edwards with the rock, yet to get going, just 1 point thus far. Randall, back to Edwards, pump fake, sidestep into a 3, money. Edwards on an island with Doncic, the blow by, and the finish.
Ant has to punish Luka Doncic, just like people are getting old.
You would think he would get that call, but no, it works in the favor of the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. On the drive, through the defense, got it in with the left. Edwards, spinning, step through, rises and scores. Sizing up Reeves. Now it's Hachimura on him, got by him. Edwards with the finger roll with 10 seconds remaining.
With 2 Lakers on the floor, Anthony Edwards did not see how wide open Julius was.
James with the facial. 62-46. Edwards flicks the wrist for 3.
Unreal.
Second quarter, picked up 3 fouls in the first half. Back out there for the Wolves. Edwards turns the corner, got the lay-in. Edwards coming alive here in the third quarter. Edwards driving, hanging, and scoring. He has 31, 12, and 9. Edwards, easy deuce. He has 25. Second turnover of the ball game. Reeves, smothered by DiVincenzo, gives it up to Hachimura. There's a cutting Finney-Smith. Working on Gobert. Bottled him up. Edwards the other way, throwing it down. Inside, Randall, great position, great delivery, and the bucket. At 35, Minnesota's largest lead tonight has been 9. Edwards battling with Reeves and goes glass for 2.
Finish with toughness, 2 for Minnesota. 3-point differential is something they need to rectify, and Ant does right away. Just 1 of 9 for Minnesota in the second quarter from...
Got it back, alone in the corner. Won't go. Doncic the rebound. Wolves got it back. Edwards driving on the baseline. Take that with you.
Scoring the basketball, and you got to give the Lakers a lot of credit. They've been super physical with him.
Definitely a part of their game plan. Edwards for three. Boom!
Building up games.
Reed for three. Cash!
Oh, man.
James forced to give it up. Hachimura on the drive. Bottled up by Edwards, who immediately twirls the finger. Edwards fires. Backbreaker. Edwards, the crossover outside. McDaniels, three ball. Corner pocket. Check, please.
Edwards against Doncic, gets into the paint, a little sidestep, jump for good, bounces around and drops through. Edwards just taking 6 shots here in the first half. He's got 9 points. Gets inside, draws the foul, count it, and 1. Edwards now crossover, gets inside to Randall, beautiful pass, and Randall puts it in.
Physicality between those two guys.
They have 40 of the 52 Laker points. Edwards drives. Inside, McDaniels on the slam. With a rebound and outlet. Edwards, razzle-dazzle, inside, layup, banks it in! The Ant has come alive here in the second. It's a 1-point game. Edwards gets past his own defense, gets inside. He pretty much went past everybody on the Laker defense. Lead back up to 8. Edwards on the drive, gets inside, he banks it home. Edwards starting to put on a show.
We got to find a way, to be physical, but play smart and keep them off the free throw line.
You have 25 points already. What more is it going to take in this score?
He's got 30. Reeves has 14 all in the second half. And it's back to 10. Edwards tries again. Edwards hits again. Doncic guarded by McDaniels. Spins, turns, shot short. Rebound. Finney-Smith blocked from behind by Edwards. Hachimura once again switched up on Edwards. Leans in, a little sidestep, knocks it in.
He's so good.
He's got 7 of those. Edwards puts up a 3. It's good! Anthony Edwards once again. Edwards electricity here in game 4.
Randall. Full step back over Doncic. Swish. Edwards, long range. Off the rim, no. Gobert nearly tipped it in. Nice strip, Randall. Gobert, a deuce. And now Randall will bring it up for the Wolves. Randall getting by Doncic. Count it and put him on the line.
The only good thing is that Minnesota's been able to thwart what the Lakers, DiVincenzo and Naz Reid. So this second unit for Minnesota getting a chance to flex some muscle here early on.
DiVincenzo for 3.
Just like
5-point game. Gobert rolling to the rim. Great catch. Great throwdown.
He's been open like that in this series, but they have not passed him the basketball. He's able to get his body in between himself and the defender. Again, Rudy on the roll. LeBron overruns it.
2-point ball game. Randall. Tough fade. It goes down. Randall with the silencer. All knotted up at 82. Randall. Backing down James. Turns inside. Fades and hits.
Got to his basic. That left box post up.
By 2. As we see Julius Randle getting his 14th points of the game.
Crap dribbling. Turning left shoulder there.
Edwards got it back. Chewing more clock in a 1-possession game. Randall now will have to make a play on the drive. Got the floater. Huge bucket. Edwards over to Randall. Driving on Doncic. Got to the rack for 2 more.
He's just had games like this where Ant just can't get it together.
that you can win on the road in an NBA playoff game against the team that has LeBron James and Luka Doncic when you're 7 for 47 from 3.
Gobert gets inside. Warriors with the ball. Stephen Curry still back in the locker room. And that's poked away from behind. Turnover. Here come the Wolves. Edwards turned away. DiVincenzo, or the old school three-point play there. 9 in a row for Hield. Anthony Edwards drives and scores. Man, did that take a while. Edwards. So Chris Finch's hair right there. His hair is kind of symbolic of how this game has gone. It's all over the place for the Wolves. That is going to go, and the toughest attempt of the night by Edwards. Excellent defense by Edwards.
I know they're up 15, but I think they're going to need more on the offensive end from Jimmy Butler.
And here comes Edwards. Another offensive rebound sets up a second chance for Minnesota. Looney out on Edwards. He gets a step. Edwards drives and scores. And they're coming easy at the basket for Anthony Edwards now. Lead is 15 for Golden State. There goes Edwards. Gets by Spencer. Edwards is fouled. It goes. The Ant-Man with a chance at a three-point play.
I'm a little surprised we're not seeing Kevon Looney right now.
Edwards. Shake and bake. Edwards drives. Edwards lays it in. Shifty, explosive. There's the back of the wall. Here's Edwards now with Peyton on him. Edwards gets a step, lays it in, and one.
Ball's got to be in his hands. Every possession, he's either got to score it or make plays.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards for 3. Cash!
He's finally made a jump shot, finally made a 3.
You'll hear the boos every time Butler touches the basketball as Conley forces a turnover. Edwards on the move. Edwards looking for Gobert. No, he found McDaniels. He had 2 options. Since they acquired Butler, it has changed the complexion of the team. Butler turns it over. Look at Gobert trying to go coast to coast. He lost it. Naz Reid finds himself open. Missed it. DiVincenzo offensive board. Edwards got a 3.
Watch DiVincenzo's 3rd offensive rebound already.
This terrific trio coming off the bench for Chris Finch. Pretty tight 8-man rotation. Edwards, the blow-by of Buddy Hield. You're not going to miss that one.
No, and there's no help whatsoever.
Which would have put him 1 away from a suspension.
Well, Steph Curry and Steve Kerr did a great job of keeping Draymond Green away from that. And Alexander Walker knocks down a 3. Defender sealed on his back. Great position. That's what he does best.
Up top, Edwards. Randall patient. The eye contact. Gobert sitting on those 4 fouls. Edwards behind the back. Gets to his left hand. Edwards puts it in. He needed that.
He's driving the ball laterally across the lane looking to pass. They need Jimmy Butler to look to score and then to pass if he draws 2 guys.
Anthony Edwards will try to do all they can on their home turf. He puts some pressure on the Wolves as Anthony Edwards, strong finish.
With the fouls he's expecting to get. Those are all soft contact.
Julius Randle out ahead of the pack. Steve Kerr calls the timeout and the white flag is up.
Conley finds the cutting Edwards, drives through the lane, beautiful move. He's gotten so good at that downhill, always under control. You got both hosts who started game 2, played 3 minutes, and Peyton is the first reserves for Golden State. Edwards wrap around to Gobert for the slam.
I know it's not necessarily his strength, but it does loosen up the defense if you take the one that's there.
Hanging and finishing is Anthony Edwards. Randall beats Edwards for the slam. Randall's got to get it in. They do just in time. Edwards. Reverse layup is good. Anthony Edwards has come alive here for Minnesota to retake the lead. 2 threes in the 3rd. And the lead is 4. It's the largest for Golden State. Randall attacks. Count that one. And a foul on Looney.
Getting into the lane and a reaction on the part of the Timberwolves on the weak side. It's created now 2 opportunities.
Oh my goodness! Anthony Anthony Edwards scrapes the sky and flushes it. Had a healthy lead when he went out, got blown out in game 2, and a 6-point lead here in game 3. He'll be reevaluated on Wednesday. Edwards rises up over Podziemski, almost falling into the bench.
He gambled, missed. Julius Randle with an easy one.
Draymond Green trying to return the favor, turns it over. Randle ahead to Ant-Man. Edwards with a beautiful stop and lay-in. 11 of 25 from the floor. Randle has 24. Edwards got the 3. Anthony Edwards with 4 3-pointers. Minnesota back in front. Timer at 1. Kuminga's got to put it on. Got it away in time. Missed it. Looney there with the offensive rebound. Back to Kuminga. Stripped. Edwards. What a play. McDaniels ahead to Randle. Randle got caught in the air. Plays for Gobert. 4 baskets here in the first 4 minutes, and he had all of game 3. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday. Edwards swishes home a 3-ball.
So you're seeing him probe a little bit more with the dribble and getting to a spot that he's comfortable with.
Edwards struggling again in the first half tonight, but hits there. He was just 1 for 6 from the floor. McDaniels with the deep catch. Out to Edwards. Edwards on the blow-by, the hang, and the finish with the left hand.
On that shooting, it still gets it to go.
DiVincenzo missed the step through. Green quickly ahead, stolen away by Edwards. 3 on 2. Edwards pull-up 3-pointer. Kuminga 16 points, 8 of 8 at the line. 2 seconds left. Edwards, long 3. And Anthony Edwards beats the buzzer with a triple. He had 2 defenders on him.
He has not really gotten involved in this game at all. The zone has bottled him up a little bit, but Warriors doing a nice job keeping him off the glass.
Randle for 3. It's good. Julius Randle with his 4th 3. Edwards on the drive. Kicks it out to Conley. Shot clock down to 3. Conley missed the teardrop. Kept alive, though, by Gobert and Conley. Edwards got the 3. Minnesota looking to retake the lead. Great move by Edwards. Knifing through the lane. Goes to the left hand. Just an absolutely gorgeous shot. Edwards step through, foul, and puts it in with the left hand. Anthony Edwards, who led the NBA in threes this year, is Edwards tries another 3. Edwards switches that one home. Rips the net on a triple. Here's Edwards. Stops at the free throw line and scores again. 30 points for Anthony Edwards. 17 straight for Minnesota.
Rough start in game 1. Remember, that was after 5 days off. And they have won the last 3 to put the Warriors on the brink. And Edwards with the block for a turnover as Randle travels with it. Here's Kuminga. First minutes on the floor and denied. It was DiVincenzo and Edwards. Coach, he played 34 minutes in game 4, just 14 points. He looked like he was a bit out of it. As Anthony Edwards cashes in a 3. Up ahead, Randle. Randle's been running the floor. Ball's moving now. Edwards steps into a 3. Cash! Leading by 16 points in this closeout game. Edwards loose with the ball, but secures it. McDaniels packs one down.
Ready, right on the precipice of going to the conference finals for the 2nd straight year as Anthony Edwards ties his career playoff high.
First elimination game of this series. Here goes Edwards. Step through. Edwards, good.
Hard trap all the way out at midcourt.
Now Edwards gets into the paint. Edwards able to lay it in. Single-digit lead for Minnesota now. Just as it looked like Golden State was down. Now Anthony Edwards hits it. Minnesota up 3-1 in this series. Chance to send Golden State home, and McDaniels set up by Anthony Edwards. Bounce pass to Draymond Green, no good. There's Edwards. Randle running the floor. Randle puts it in. Finishing time for Minnesota.
And I can't wait to see you on the coverage of your first tennis major.
Lead is, that's probably not the right word. I'll be there. I'll be there reading the promos. It's the block.